Hi ho, wee way, happy Saturday, keeping the streak alive. I just realized how much shit I got to do tonight, so I was like, let's just go live. And I'm sure the people will show up. So, I noticed right off the bat a scenario I haven't done. We haven't made our way through all the text adventure ones, but I gotta check this one out. Death Resort. Survive the death resort and perhaps even find a way out or a way to stop the madness. First person survival violence. So, let's get right into it. I hear screaming. I wake up in my bed in my hotel on the top floor of the Palico Hotel at the center of the resort island. I glance out the windows and gasp as I see fire and smoke trails rising up from various points of the island. I panic and jump out of bed, frantically grabbing my clothes and getting dressed as the sound of screams get louder and louder from outside my hotel door. Keep it together, James. I guess our name is James. Stay focused. Before I have a chance to do anything else, someone begins slamming on the outside of the hotel room door. They're screaming incoherently, and I panic. I need to find some way to get out of here. I look for any sort of weapon, grabbing a beer bottle that was sitting in the dresser of my room. Slam, slam, slam. I back up against the tall window and stare at horror in the door. Screams are ringing throughout the entire resort, and I can hear a helicopter take off from the roof. I turn to look out the window and watch it fly off, noticing several people are hanging out the rails of the helicopter. One drops to their death hundreds of feet below as I stare and check. Well, you don't know for sure if they're dead. And I watch the others claw their way up madly up into the helicopter. Moments later, the helicopter begins spinning out of control. Alright, now those people are definitely dead. I watch as it revolves back around towards the hotel and slams to the side of the building, several floors below me, erupting in a fireball and shaking the entire building. I barely have time to process what I just witnessed before I hear the hotel room door slam open behind me. It's a man, about the same size as me. Around the same age as me. No. But his eyes are unnaturally wide and he's drooling. Severe wounds all over his body under his ripped clothing. You know, when a zombie breakout happens, they're always, just instantly, like, decrepit and rotting and flesh-like. But, you know, he would look kind of like you, except for, like, maybe milky eyes or something. So you don't... If it's, like, the second the outbreak is happening, you could just, like, be lazy with the makeup and you'd be more true to the story. But, who knows? Maybe these people swam. Maybe they've been zombies for a while. Who knows? It looks better when it's grotesque. I open my mouth to speak to him, but he charges across the room at me, flailing his body in contortions as he attacks. In terror, I grip the beer bottle and prepare to defend myself as he swings wildly at me with an iron pipe, which hits the wall inches away from my head. Then he suddenly stops moving. A moment goes by without anyone coming through the door of the hotel room. All seems normal. Hey, what's up, Misha? I'm streaming at a weird time, but I figured it was now or never. Because I got a busy evening. Busy Saturday night. So. We're doing a zombie resort, essentially. So we gotta find a way to get out of the resort. Alright. So we're in a resort of a... We're in the hotel of a resort. Where would we go? Up is clearly not the answer. Is this a pre-made prompt? Yeah, it's one of the scenarios that they have up for Halloween. And I was like, I'm doing it. Where would I go? Up? Not up. You probably want to go down. Down probably has a lot more zombies, but up is just buying yourself minutes instead of hours. No worries. We did one of your prompts, Misha, so if you wanted to check out the VOD. It's up. I can't remember what prompt we did, but it was fun. It was a fun night. And Tony was back, but no Cory. You head to... I head directly for the kitchen, because this is first person. And... of the hotel. And look for weapons. Look for a knife to arm myself with.
I don't want to go back out in that chaos, and it looks like everyone else has already fled the island. I try the drawers of every cabinet until finally finding one full of knives inside.
Hey!
I grab the...
I grab the largest one, walk slowly through the door, the other rooms looking for any people, and eventually I return back to my original location. Well, that's stupid. Okay. But no one else is around. You look out the window. I look out the window to see if I can notice any survivors.
The streets are covered in black soot, and cars keep getting hit on fire from explosions and crashing helicopters.
Alright, just stop moving if that's the case.
A couple zombies come walking down the street at me, and start running towards.
Yeah, that might be what we have to do, Misha. And there we go. Let's see why this is not working.
The streets are covered in black soot, and cars keep getting hit on fire from explosions and crashing helicopters.
Yeah.
A couple zombies come walking down the street at me, and start running towards where they just were. That would be bad enough, but then a group of 3 naked women stumble into view screaming incoherently and stumbling down the road.
Okay. Naked woman, whoopee incoming. I hope not. You better not. Bachelorette party. Yeah, they're completely ignorant to the zombie outbreak, and they're just like, woo, dicks, penises, dildos. I'm getting married. You notice he hates all whoopies. Now, I don't hate all whoopies, but this doesn't seem like a particularly good whoopee situation. I notice the naked women are a bachelorette party. And they have no idea what danger they are in. I try to warn them, but they are too drunk, and belligerent. I definitely fucked that up. Oh, close enough.
One even grabs me around the neck, pulling me forward and attacking me while still trying to get her husband's attention. She doesn't know she is biting the hand of a zombie, and I take my knife to rip off the fingers that hold on to me. In horror, I watch as blood starts streaming down my chin from this bloody stinking mess who keeps groaning and moaning about how it feels when she...
This bachelorette party is so crazy and so drunk that this lady, she attacked the zombie first. She's just like, ah! And the zombie is just like, what? Maybe you're a zombie too. Oh no, of course it's gotta go there.
Eats cock. As I struggle with this insane
Son
woman,
of a bitch.
more women enter the scene, laughing and yelling at all of us to fuck each other.
Oh my
It only
God.
gets worse.
You know what? That does sound like a bachelorette party. Why is the AI so horny? Why? It seems like there's something that recently happened that has just driven the AI insanely horny.
They decide to strip the men to expose their erect penises.
Oh no.
They pick one man up, place him in a seated position, and the two of them slam the tip of his penis into the mouth of the girl he was kissing. Moments ago, his penis
Yeah,
is
apparently
in the air
nothing,
as they
yeah.
pound away at the poor innocent guy, screaming and moaning like an animal in heat.
Oh my God.
Then another set picks another man and repeats that process.
There's two
A
sets of
large
zombies.
crowd gathers around this bizarre spectacle, and now these women are fucking themselves senseless. There's some sort of beer bottle involved by the looks of things, and after several minutes they have completely fucked the poor men and
They are sex zombies. No, I think we have two very distinct sets of things happening right now. Because the zombie that broke into our hotel room was definitely stereotypical zombie. This bachelorette party is a separate threat that is also destroying the town. I feel like we've got to kite them into each other so that they just even it out. Alright, we can't keep this going. I notice the destructive power of the bachelorette party. And get an idea. I kite the party towards the horde of zombies in the pool area and hope that they fight each other. It works, but at what cost? Worlds collide.
The naked ladies end up with massive holes ripped into both sides of their bodies. Blood flows freely from multiple wounds on every exposed part of the women's body.
Okay, this is not what I have.
These girls just got fucked to death for nothing, which means no more sex or booze for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, it means that.
But I guess it's a risk worth taking when you're not sure if everyone is dead inside the hotel already.
You use your anti-horny ray gun. I use my anti-horny ray gun on the remaining women in hopes to sober them up to the threat at hand.
Darling, this may sting a bit. I then give the other two women some healing magic to slow down their bleeding,
Oh, okay.
but it's obvious this wasn't enough. They are so drunk they need to pass out from the pain.
They just need to go to bed. Just go to bed, ladies. Oh no.
The four naked women wake up a
no.
short while later with an enormous black erection shoved in the back of their throats, and all five of them scream in pleasure.
I said anti-horny! Okay, I realize that the anti-horny ray gun, was set to reverse. I used this to my advantage and shoot the horny ray gun at the horde of zombies, now in the hotel lobby. Our gun broke. Yeah, it had the complete opposite effect.
This has a direct effect, and I don't feel any more cock hungry, and in fact, seem ready to pounce upon any male zombie in sight.
Oh no, I shot
walk through the
myself!
front door of the hotel and immediately find the last victim of the bachelorette party lying in the middle of the hallway and covered in blood.
Oh no. You noticed? I noticed. Alright, okay. I noticed a pair of keys on the woman. It is they are bedazzled. And I know exactly the vehicle they belong to. A giant armored Hummer limo that is in the front of the hotel. I get in the Hummer limo. And attempt to drive out of the resort. Oprah so horny. Yeah.
I soon begin to panic because I can tell the car is running without gas. How did this happen? I'm a zombie too, right?
Whoa, that's quite the revelation.
After struggling with the accelerator pedal, getting nowhere near the destination, my brain finally starts to kick in again as I remember the gasoline truck earlier. I figure maybe there are more than one trucks of fuel on this property.
You sneak around. I sneak around the parking lot. I'm so stuck in the second person. And siphon gas from utility vehicles parked near a maintenance shed. The hotel, it's a hotel full of fuel trucks. Yeah, it's the annual trucker tropical vacation. So we got very lucky.
These cars have high security locks. But luckily for me, these also run on hydrogen.
What? Hydrogen
They smell
trucks?
like rotten eggs and explode if I even touch them.
Well,
the drivers didn't think to lock their car doors either, so all of this work comes down easily.
What? Truck con, yeah.
I try to drive straight off the cliff of the highest point of Pulico Resort, but it doesn't go the way I planned.
Oh, okay. We try to commit suicide. The Hummer limo detects free fall and transforms into a mini plane. I fly to the nearest island. I fly to the mainland in hopes that I can warn them of the impending threat.
I arrive just outside the town with the horde of zombies closing in. I am relieved when the pilot says he will be able to land at the airport and send an alert to the government officials on that island via satellite phone.
Okay.
Before I leave the plane, a guy who works here picks up the phone and shouts into the mic.
What does he shout? He shouts, "Oh no!
We're about to get attacked."
Oh no!"
The crowd of people turn around ready to fight the zombie hordes. All the while, I quietly slip through the back door out of the main terminal.
There we go. That's how
I
you
walk
live.
quickly through the streets until I spot a large billboard on a nearby building. It says,
Oh. Palico's Fun and Pleasure Resort. Okay. Interesting.
I guess these jerks really need a vacation now. Then the big sign is torn away by hundreds, maybe thousands, of zombie hands ripping the banner to shreds.
Ah, it's like
I
Jurassic
wonder if
Park.
they knew I was there. Now. What?
What?
Back inside the hotel where the Hummer limo is parked, I discover that one side has been opened.
I slowly walk around to the other side to see.
Another unlocked service entrance which leads to yet another maintenance shed and also a fuel truck.
Hey!
I run to the car and grab several gas cans and sprint towards the open doors of the truck. Gasoline splatters all over me as I pour the contents into each can. The truck explodes instantly upon my first touch.
Why? 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 I am thrown through the air. But I do not fall. The truck must have given me the power of flight. I'm just fucking off. I fly high into the sky like a bird and watch the resort burn to the ground. I fly back home.
I never had any intention of being on this island or getting involved in their drama anyway, so it ends well for everyone.
Yeah.
In some areas of the world, zombies would be considered illegal, in others they are legal.
Where are they legal?
In Europe, only Germany has made them completely illegal. And no longer may you use them on humanoids.
Now that is quite the bullshit bureaucracy. I mean, it's just like, why even debate about it?
Then animals are prohibited, unless used to hunt vampires.
Germany's got some weird laws, man.
Zombie laws and how to
Wunderbar.
be legal, Part 2, author unknown.
Oh, someone wrote a book about it. It's so complicated.
On a boat somewhere off the coast of France, tallest man alive was cruising around when he spotted something amazing from his fishing craft.
Oh.
He immediately docked and headed into town with an old man who was carrying fish, hoping they could sell the catch.
Okay. I'm curious about this deadliest catch here with the tallest man.
At market that very day, it turns out that the fish were fresh from the sea. When he went to exchange the fish at the market for cash, tallest man noticed that there weren't any other people in sight. Immediately, the zombie came up with a great idea.
The tallest man alive is also a zombie? Okay, let's hear this great idea.
They decided to go ahead and make their purchases without bothering to pay the fisherman first. But
Steal.
this simple little detail turned into a terrible catastrophe that left both men dead. As soon as those two strangers started leaving, dozens more of the undead suddenly appeared all around town in a matter of moments. Then, chaos ensued throughout the entire city.
Fans of the world's tallest man. Fans of the tallest man alive. Went nuts and started flipping over cars. And throwing Molotov cocktails. It was the butterfish effect. Yeah.
The police ran for their lives and abandoned many citizens who got caught in the crossfire. Many of them took refuge inside local churches, but unfortunately most did not survive the night. That being said, however, nobody bothered killing every last one. Why? Because thousands of zombies had gotten involved and spread like wildfire among them.
Okay. All right, I think it's time to start a new story. It's really getting into this tallest man alive story. I don't know if I'm down for that. We could start a new story. All I need is a name and an occupation or a situation. So, like, Ted Firestein. And he is a vacuum repairman. You are John and you are trapped in a glass elevator. Okay. Willy Wonka style. Wonka, how do you stop this thing? Oh, I never installed the stop button. Wonka!
You can see the city outside but cannot get out of this shaft until your father or someone else comes to rescue you. The only thing that makes it bearable is knowing there's an emergency exit on every level and no one will be able to open them from below because they're locked by the company who
The company who
owns this building. There are 3 buttons, up, down, hold. If you push any button other than hold, the elevator will fall through whatever floor it's on and kill everyone inside.
Whoa! pee on the buttons? Okay. Oh, I don't know. I feel like this is like some logic puzzle, and I'm trying to like think. If you push anything other than hold, the elevator will fall through whatever floor it's on. It's got to be something we could do. Press up and down at the same time. I feel like you're just gonna fall through. Oops. You press up and down at the same time.
You watch as each button glows red for a moment before turning green again. Your heart sinks when you realize neither button has worked yet.
Okay.
Your phone rings just then and breaks the tension. It's your mother.
I thought she said there was a button that said cold. Yeah. Okay. Your mother tells you to enter the Konami code. A, B, up, down, left, right. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
Into the game. She says she doesn't know why you have so many passwords memorized, but you should never give anyone access to anything without one if possible. When you tell her about what happened with Pops, she laughs like crazy.
What happened with Pops? Now's not really the time to tell your mother funny anecdotes, because you're in a killer elevator. Before you can tell your mother the funny story about Pops, the elevator starts to move. Oprah security training video.
As it does, all color drains away and the world becomes gray.
Whoa!
Everything around you looks strange. Even your mom's face seems distorted.
Oh my god, it's changing our mom from the FaceTime.
The doors open onto a familiar room. You walk out of the elevator and find yourself standing in front of a door identical to the one you entered through.
Yeah, okay, so we got off on the floor we came in on. You say to your mother, didn't Daddy give like $3 million to a Nigerian prince who sent him an email?
She replies, I'm not sure.
So yeah, that probably means yes.
It was an hour later when you heard a knock at your door. Your mother opened it and said, you're late. I've been waiting for you since 7 o'clock.
Mom, did you not hear the entire conversation? You only noticed that I'm late? I was stuck in a killer elevator for like 5 hours. You can't give me a break for anything? I mean, I almost died. I thought I was going to be plummet to my death. And she's just like, you're late, and late is late. If you're not early, you're late. You enter your mother's house and notice she is having a small family gathering. You're such a disappointment. Ricky is never late. Yeah, damn Ricky.
Everyone greets you except your mother.
Oh.
Hey mom, you say, who's that guy? He's got a mustache like yours.
Zing! This family is full of just fucking. Our mom ice cold shouldered us, and then who's that guy? He's got a mustache like yours, and then she goes up.
She says, he's my boyfriend.
And fuck you. You walk up to greet your mother's new boyfriend. It's very sick burn. Our mom's not gonna take that though.
His name is Michael. He's very tall, much taller than you. You look at his eyes and they seem weirdly colored.
What does that mean?
They are dark brown with white flecks in them.
That's pretty weird.
You ask him, what's wrong with your
Oh man, we are in like maximum DGAF mode. We do not give a fuck for anything. We're just like, what's up with your fucked up eyes? Hey mom, that guy's got a mustache just like you. Fuck this family. I'll say anything. I'm unchained. John is an absolute savage. Well, I want to hear an answer. The savage family can't be contained. Yeah.
He answers, nothing. Why do you ask? No reason, you reply, shaking hands with him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He knows. He knows that we're like trying to egg him on, because he's like, okay, must be the son.
Michael says, you are looking good today. How are things going with you?
You deflect Michael's compliment. And throw another insult his way. Hey, Michael.
You think I'm fat?
Oh, okay. Now we're trying to be like, Mom, he's calling me fat.
Michael chuckles and says, I didn't say that. Then what did you say, you ask?
This is
Nothing, he says.
This is tense.
Come on, you say, I'm serious.
You think I'm a clown? You think I'm a fat clown? Huh? Pull out my gun. Say I'm fat one more time. I never said you were. Say it. Don't you even say the word. I never said that. That's why the elevator was stuck. You're really fat. Asking the real questions, yeah. You pull out your concealed firearm and try to scare Michael. You tell him, apologize for calling me fat.
Michael shakes his head and says, it's okay.
Oh man, brass balls from the stepdaddy.
You are confused and say, what's okay? Just forget it, he says. Fine, you say, and return to the party.
Okay, you didn't fall for our scare tactics, but we're keeping our eye on you, Michael. Nobody's good enough for my mom. Do I abuse you? Yeah. You notice your more successful brother Richard. Your more successful brother Richard is telling an amusing anecdote. And everyone is laughing. You decide to make it your mission of the night to ruin Richard.
You walk over to him and interrupt his story, saying, "Richard, you're a terrible liar. I know you were trying to impress everyone by telling a funny joke. Everyone laughs at your attempt at humor."
Wow, that is a savage comment. Everyone laughs at your attempt at humor. Why is everyone laughing at me? You become embarrassed. And Richard fires back with an insult of his own. John, you are ... Come on, insult me. Oh, whoa!
Such a loser. You're the most boring person I know. You're the worst listener. You don't understand jokes.
No.
You don't know how to laugh.
No.
You're a failure.
No.
I hope you die.
Oh my God! I almost died earlier. That is... it hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Yeah. You sneak. You sheepishly disappear into the kitchen. Sheepishly? There you go. Wholesome. Destroyed with extreme prejudice. Yeah, that's a monster kill of an insult. God damn. The computer is great at insults. You sheepishly disappear in the kitchen. You decide to get your revenge by sabotaging the food. First, you ... Let's see how we sabotage.
Add salt to the salad dressing and then you put vinegar in the potato chips. You feel better after ruining the food and you go to bed.
I mean, unless you don't like salt and vinegar chips, I think you just seasoned the food and went to bed.
You wake up the next morning and eat breakfast.
Your mom's eyes are shooting daggers at you for your behavior last night. Richard is grinning and eating his egg whites. You added extra salt to the dressing, yeah. I hope you liked your salty vinaigrettes.
You hear your father call out, "Good morning, boys." You look at each other and smile. You walk out of the kitchen and say, "Good morning, Pop. Did you sleep well?"
Yeah, I slept like a baby.
Pop smiles and says, "Yes, thanks."
So this is our real dad.
You ask, "Did you enjoy the movie last night?"
This is not Michael.
"It was great," he says. "Who is this guy?"
Pop points at your mom's new boyfriend, Michael. You tell Pops this, and he begins to take off his leather belt and wield it in a threatening manner.
Stop it, you say, he's harmless. Harmless my ass, Pop says, and swings the belt at Michael. Michael dodges the blow easily and grabs the belt.
Little did you know, Michael is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Michael puts Pops and you into a submission hold at the same time.
Your father screams, "Don't hurt him."
Don't hurt him!
Michael releases the chokehold and says, "I'm sorry, John. I just wanted to show you something." Michael walks over to the window and opens it.
Oh, here we go. Ultimate anger. Michael points to his car, which has a sign in the back window that says, "Just married." Michael tells Pops that he has married his ex-wife and that there is nothing he can do about it.
Pops becomes enraged and swings the belt at Michael again. Michael blocks the swing with the belt and then throws Pops to the floor. Michael quickly locks his arms around your father's neck and begins choking him.
Pops passes out, and Michael says, "Your mother is moving with me to Texas." Well, maybe not Texas. Your mother is moving with me to Canada.
You scream, "Let him go." Michael says, "You don't have any choice in the matter."
Damn.
He lets go of your father and picks you up. "Get away from us," you yell.
Michael starts to walk away, and then you pick up a ooh
big kitchen knife and lunge at him. Michael catches your arm and tosses you across the room. You land on the couch and slide to the floor.
That's a power throw.
"I'll kill you," you scream, as Michael leaves the house with your mother.
Michael drives off, and you never see him or your mother again. You know, you look dejected, but then you notice Richard's brand new BMW. You decide to slash his tires.
You find a large piece of metal pipe and walk to Richard's car.
Oh, hell yeah. Die, motherfuckers, kill.
You stand beside his car and hit the door with the pipe.
This would be so satisfying, except it's not going to go well for John at all. He's getting jail time for this.
The driver's side tire blows out and you run away laughing hysterically.
It has to feel so good in the moment. Like, there's no way you could argue that wouldn't feel amazing if you just didn't think about it. All the consequences. And really, even though you didn't even out anything, it gets a false sense of pride and joy from others' misfortune. Find out it was actually your car. Yeah. Okay, I like that. I like that to double down. Richard hears all the noise and runs out to stop you. You yell, "Take that, you stupid motherfucker." Richard explains that the car was actually his gift to you. You realize that you have just destroyed your own car. Can this day get any worse? I'll pose that to the AI. And the answer is usually yes. Oh no.
You sit on the curb crying and watching the police arrive.
Our day is going so terribly, we call the police and we go, "Yes, we'd like to press charges against us." And they're like,
They
"Okay."
arrest you and throw you in jail. You wake up in a cell with no windows and only a toilet and sink.
I imagine that's still illegal. You can't just I can't just go outside right now and fuck up my own car. That's not okay, right? I can't just burn my house down. That's just there's got to be some rule against that, or else people would just be having meltdowns all over the place. I guess if it was an insurance scam, that would be illegal. But if I told the truth about it, I can't imagine not going to jail for that. Find out Michael is Michael has become the new prison warden. Yeah. No. I don't want to see Michael ever again. Him and our mom have fucked up to Canada. You notice your cellmate is someone you went to high school with. His name is
Billy.
Billy.
Billy asks, "How are you doing?" You tell Billy, "This sucks." Billy tells you that he got caught stealing cars when he was your age. He also told you about the time he stole a Porsche.
Billy, we went to high school together. I know we're the same age. You don't have to say when you were my age, because we're the same age. You got caught stealing cars. You explain to Billy, you are the same age.
You were a nerd like him. You used to hang out at the mall. You would shoplift and steal things.
Total nerd behavior.
Billy says, "Yeah, I remember you. You always had a crush on my sister."
You remember. You have a flashback to the first time you met Billy's sister. Back in my day, we used to hang out together.
You recall how she looked at you and said, "What's wrong, loser?"
Ooh, man, this guy has just had the most tragic existence possible.
You try to explain what happened, but Billy interrupts you. Billy tells you that his sister is now a famous porn star.
Tell me what websites and I'll watch every video. We gotta next that and see what happens, yeah.
She made a sex tape for some company called Adult Video Network.
Sounds like a research.
You tell Billy you want to meet his sister.
Oh, but then...
No way, he says, she is crazy.
That's an unexpected answer. No way, because she's my sister. No. You can't meet her because she's crazy, and I'm in prison for stealing Porsches.
You ask Billy if he will help you escape from prison.
Billy agrees. And you begin to plot your escape. She's transitioned. That's not... Yeah.
First, you
That's
need
not
money.
crazy.
You know your parents won't be able to bail you out because they are broke. You think about your mom's credit cards.
Ah, we have our mom's credit cards memorized.
Maybe you can use one of her credit cards to buy drugs.
Oh, man, you don't want to leave a paper trail, John. You're just going to wind up right back in jail. Can I buy cash? Can I use credit card to pay for these drugs? What? You ask Andy Dufresne for help. Andy Dufresne. He could... If there was anybody who could help me break out of jail, it's Andy Dufresne. Venmo me for that heroin, yeah.
Andy tells you that you must prove yourself worthy of his friendship.
Okay, understandable, Andy.
You decide to break into the local bank and rob it.
I like to think that there's like a local bank in jail where one guy just has like a bunch of commissary and he's the local bank.
Billy says, you should leave town. You tell Billy you plan to rob the bank.
Alright, we're going to get rid of that last part because we just did it. You ask Billy what the name of the porno his sister was in. And Billy tells you
I spit on your grave.
I don't know if that's a porno.
You laugh, that is funny.
I think I Spit on Your Grave is like a rape revenge film, so that's weird. That's extremely weird.
You think
I
about
haven't seen it,
and
but
say, wait a minute. I know where we can get some money.
You arrive at the headquarters Ugh, I'm not going down that route, Misha. You arrive at the headquarters of the Adult Video Network. And you decide porn is the perfect way to make some quick cash.
You knock on the door and an employee answers. Hi, I'm here to pick up a package. You hand him the DVD and he gives you $100. Thank you very much, you say.
The director yells cut. And explains that You didn't have sex at all in the scene. You are supposed to say something like, I don't have money, but I can pay with my package. Or something. Or some other sexual innuendo. You try the scene again. We are the fluffer.
This time you say, I don't have money, but I can pay with my ass.
Just no innuendo whatsoever. We're just like, I can pay with my ass.
The director yells, cut. And then laughs.
Come on, man. You gotta put this doesn't have to be the highest quality production, but you can at least give me something better than that.
That was not good enough.
You try again and come up with the best sexual innuendo you can think of. Not cut out to be a porn star. I mean, this is the first time we're already trying it, so I don't know why we thought we'd be good with it.
I don't have money, but I can pay with my dick. You watch as the director says, cut. Cut. That was not right either.
But my brother's named Richard. And then they go, oh, there's something there.
You try again and say, I don't have money, but I can pay with my tits.
The director looks dejected. But the film shoot has to continue. In this next scene, you are in a women's shoe store. And there is a busty woman struggling to put on small high heels.
You go to the counter and say, excuse me, I need a size 5. You offer to help her with her shoes. She smiles and says, oh, thank you so much.
You get in a compromising position. And struggle to put... Oh, there you go. Are you ready for my size 5 inches? Yeah. Perfect, Misha. You are getting a problem and struggle to put on the woman's heels. Hey, what's up, Hank? Yeah. I have a busy night, so I feel like to keep the streak going, I was just going to do a stream right then. I took a shower and I was like, I'm not going to have much time later. So I was like, while I have time, before I get wrapped up, just start a stream up. And yeah. Real golden toast. That's great. You get in a compromising position and struggle to put on the woman's heels and say, are you ready for my size 5 inches? That's a good innuendo, Misha. You should be a writer for pornos. This is EU primetime. Oh, that's good to know.
You look down and see the director smiling and nod your head yes. You finish putting on the high heel and say, I don't believe it. My foot is so big.
You follow up by saying, you won't believe what else is big.
You pause and say, and I am sure you will love my boobs. The camera zooms in on your breast.
Oh, man. Oh.
The director yells, cut. You try again and say, I don't have money, but I can pay with my ass.
We are just so terrible at this. No one wants to see male boobs, I guess. Unless you've got like pecs or like, yeah, you're toned. I wonder if there's like a ladies who have a female fetish for male breasts. Like, it's got to be a thing, right? Men like all spectrums of everything, so it's got to be true for women too, right? Unless they're just not that. I don't know. There's a fetish for everything. Yeah, you're right. So we're just catering to a very, very specific demographic. The director tells you that you are just not cut out for this business and pays you for the day and sends you home.
You return to your cell and think about what you learned.
Oh my God, we just go back to jail and we go, we deserve to be here.
You say, I have two choices. I could either give up or I could find another way to make money. You know you have to do whatever it takes to survive.
Then it hits you. Your childhood hobby Oh,
you
no!
recall how you used to steal cars and sell them.
This guy is living in so many semicircles. It's just... That's why we went to jail. Or that's why our brother went to jail. Oh, I don't know.
You are going to steal a car and sell it.
Oh, my God.
You think about your parents' old Lincoln Continental. It is parked in their garage.
Make toilet wine? You shake off the idea of selling cars, as that is how your cellmate ended up here. You try to make toilet wine and sell it to the other inmates. You serve some to the guy in the adjacent cell. And he says, "Hey!
Hey man, that is great stuff." He offers to buy some. You agree to sell him some. You say, "But I need a partner." He says, "Sure."
Your toilet wine takes off. And soon enough, everyone wants John and Wilbur's toilet wine. Toilet noir. Pinot noir. Toilet sangria. Toilet. I'll say toilet Pinot noir. Get it? John? Yeah, John. Ah.
You tell him you will pay him $5 per bottle. He agrees. You make $10,000.
Hell yeah.
You say, now I can afford to buy a car. You drive to a local junkyard and buy a beat-up junker.
I like that we could just come and go from the prison as we please. It's just like a halfway house almost. We're just like, Pinot Noir. Oh, that should have been it. You finally turn your life around.
Life is good. You decide to become a mechanic. You work hard and eventually open your own shop.
Okay.
You take pride in your work. One day, you are working on a car and the customer says, "Can you fix my car?"
I did not, Hank, but I could probably do that tonight. Oh, shit. I know who this is. You look up and notice that the person asking you to fix their car is your brother, Richard. We decide to get in the glass elevator.
You say, "I can fix anything."
What?
You smile and say, "If you want, I can even fuck you." He smiles and says, "That would be great." You start to strip his clothes off and say, "I can't believe you are my little brother."
Oh, no. All right, we're hitting the ejector seat. Director says cut.
You try again and say, "I can't believe you are my big brother."
Cut.
The director yells, "Cut." You try again and say, "I can't believe you are my son."
Cut. You're getting worse.
The director yells, "Cut." You try again and say, "I can't believe you are my father."
Cut.
You try again and say, "I can't believe you are my mother."
Okay. You've got a problem, sir. You walk off the set. Dejected. And get into a glass elevator. Worst improvisational comic ever, yeah.
As the doors close, you hear your brother Richard say, "I can't believe you are my daughter."
No! Our brother took over.
The director yells, "Cut." You try again and say, "I can't believe you are my husband."
That's too lame. That's like the opposite way. Now you're being too normal. I can't believe you're my husband. Who's getting off to that? Nobody. All right, let's start a new story. Let's name this one John and the Glass Elevator. All right, all I need is a name and an occupation or a situation. I can't believe you're not butter. All I need to start the story New story, yeah. Hey, what's up, Seven Sage? Perfect timing, yeah. I'll take a first name and a last name, too. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Great job, Seventh. You got it. Hatchet McGee, a mass murderer. You are Hatchet McGee, a mass murderer. Let's see what happens to Hatchet McGee at a convenience store. Oh, okay.
You have killed hundreds of people in your time as an enforcer for the New World Order.
Ooh.
But now you're free and no longer answer to anyone but yourself. And what better way to spend it than on a vacation?
Oh my God, we're like a we're like a Time Lord mass murderer. More like an inconvenience store, yeah. You go to the convenience store and try to buy some chips. Okay, the chat lag is great today. Yeah, yesterday I think streaming during prime time I always have the most problems. So if I stream on like Friday or Saturday night, I have the most problems with Twitch. But if I stream any other day, it's usually fine.
The cashier gives you funny looks when she sees your bloodstained clothes.
I probably should have cleaned up.
She calls security who arrest you right there.
Oh, okay.
They take you away without any explanation or apology. It's just like that. Every day in America, police state paranoia at its finest.
Well, now it's gotten political. Yeah, I've got gigabit internet, and I've got everything set to low latency, so hopefully chat's working out. Oprah's been reading Facebook. Yeah, this seems like some bullshit. Some bullshit. You are taken to a small town jail cell where a single rookie officer is tasked with watching over you. You tower over him as he places you in the rickety jail cell. Netherlands. Okay, Dutch. Here we go. A, B, C, D, or E. I'll do Dutch D. Why not Dutch D? Just different voices.
I'm gonna be honest, says the officer. The guards here ain't too good. He then proceeds to tell you about how he got his job. They don't even give them much training before being sent out into the field.
This officer is totally dead, right? A gigantic mass murderer put into a rickety jail cell, and he doesn't have any training. And it's early on in the story. Nothing says dead like dead, dead, dead. Let me just turn around. This one is fun, yeah. The officer turns around to watch football. So Novel AI has the AI dungeon like mode for some stories. Yes. It has a special story called Text Adventure, which puts it into like a different mode. But for most stories, it's just free for all, like free form writing like this. The officer turns around to watch football, or to watch TV, as you easily break out of your cell. You sneak up behind the officer and snap his neck.
Then you proceed to slaughter everyone else in the station house. The only reason why this wasn't worse was because most of them were already dead by the time you arrived.
Oh, that's interesting. Who else is killing these cops?
Shit, you hear someone scream from outside the building.
Is this like a Freddy versus Jason scenario? You step outside to see another murderer killing an officer. You know this to be the famous. No. We're Hatchet McGee.
Hatchet McGee, a mass murderer who has killed hundreds of innocent people in his time as an enforcer for the New World Order.
No.
This guy is more dangerous than any of the other cops combined.
All right, I will. Let's do this instead of redoing that because I like that. It's a clone. Oh, okay. What's up, goofball? You know this to be Hatchet McGee. Okay, yeah. Let's go with it, actually. You can't believe your eyes. You are looking at a clone of yourself. The clone looks at you and says,
It's me. I'm a killer. Now kill me. You look down at the ground and say, fuck you. You walk away and leave the two clones to their fate.
Interesting. The clone wanted to be killed, and then we sheepishly go, fuck you. And enter the hatchet verse, yeah. You return to downtown and notice that your clone has made short work of all the residents of Sunny Springs. Now there is no one left for you to kill.
You find a local bar and order a beer. You sit at the counter and wait for your next victim to come along.
Hatchet McGee, you're going to be waiting a long time because I don't know any sane person that would go to a bar where in a town where everyone's slaughtered and still like their bodies line the streets. Oh, but here we go.
A few hours later, an old lady walks in carrying her groceries.
An old lady who's too blind and too old to hear the screams of everybody in town being killed, and she's just going on with her day. You can tell Is that bonus point material? I feel like, yeah. You look at the old woman. She is very old and clearly hard of hearing. You walk up to her menacingly, but her vision is also poor, so she does not react. You grab her, and she says,
Oh my god, help me.
"Oh my God, help me!"
She then falls backwards onto the floor screaming. You pick her up and place her back on her feet. Sorry, you say. Then you turn to leave, but she grabs your arm and says, please.
Oh, please what?
Please don't hurt me. You smile and say, of course. I wouldn't do anything to harm an old lady. Thank you, she says. I'm sorry, I screamed.
Then you look at your arm and realize you have been cursed. The old lady was actually a hag witch. The old lady cackles and tells you that you have a curse that prohibits you from ... Hey, what's up, anime? No worries. Yeah, I'm streaming at a really weird time, so but I have a busy evening and night, so I was like, I'll just hop on now and people can watch the VODs later, or I wanted to keep the streak alive.
Ever leaving Sunny Springs?
Oh, that explains everything.
Well, you say, that's fine with me.
Oh my God, it's an old hag witch that cursed him. That's why all the killings take place in Sunny Springs.
But if you want to stay here forever, then you will need to defeat the evil queen who lives here.
All right, now you're adding too much shit. I can't leave, but if I want to stay, I have to defeat the evil queen. All right. The old hag. Nice pre-work stream. Yeah. The old hag shows you a picture of the evil queen.
She looks like some kind of white trash slutty girl.
The evil queen of a small town is just some white trash slutty girl.
You laugh and say, that's easy. I'll just kill her. The old hag laughs and says, no, no, no. You must defeat her in battle. If you fail, you will be trapped here forever. You may never leave Sunny Springs again.
Alright, make up your mind about this curse, hag lady.
You say, okay, okay. What do I have to do? The old hag points at the evil queen and says, go get her.
Oh my God.
You look at the evil queen and see that she is a giant of a woman with big tits. You feel intimidated and decide to run away.
Oh my God. Oh my God, her tits are so big. Big equals pig in Dutch. So I heard pig tits. She has big pig tits. The evil queen notices you and easily catches up with you. She grabs you and says,
What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you want to die? You say, I'm sorry. I thought you were an old lady. The evil queen says, I am the evil queen.
all right, very original evil queen. Just say you're the evil queen. Oh, here we go.
I'm a fucking bitch. Now come with me.
Well, that's dangerous when you know you're a bitch and I'm a fucking bitch and I know it.
You look at the evil queen and say, okay.
Okay.
The evil queen says, wait. Where are you going? Come back here.
You tried to run away, but you realize there is no escape. You follow the evil queen back to her trailer park lair. No!
Once inside, the evil queen says, let's fuck now. I've got a huge cock.
The AI is so horny. Okay, you say I can't do that. I'm married. The evil queen says, fuck you. Let's redo that. I would do that. I would follow that. Novel has a porn bias. It hasn't for a while though. Oh, I haven't seen. Yeah.
You entered the
Thanks,
trailer
anime.
and the evil queen asks, so what did you think of my little trailer park? You say, it's nice.
It's nice.
The evil queen says, now we're going to have a little fun tonight.
You say, I'm going to seek vengeance on that evil queen for toning my friend Tony. There you go, anime.
The evil queen says, good. Now let's go to bed. I have a special treat planned for you. You say, I'm sure it's something horrible. The evil queen says, don't worry.
Yeah, I think NovelAI has been pretty good about not giving super porn answers most of the time, except like I feel like this past week or two, it has just been porn crazy. Specifically, this week has been super like. So I don't know if they made an update or if scary and sexual is just so intertwined. To be fair, even Cobalt did that with you. Yeah, I feel like trying to do a scary story just inherently gets sexual. Maybe. I don't know. It gets into the weird S&M averse of storytelling. You notice a spell book. Is open, and the page and the current spell that the book is opened up to is
Sleep.
oh
You say, oh shit. The evil queen says, yes, yes. I put a sleeping spell on you.
oh shit.
You say, that's great. I've always wanted to sleep.
Yeah, I'm an insomniac. That's part of why I just murder is because it helps to take the pain of insomnia away. But if you're gonna put me to sleep, let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's the best way to lose your virginity.
Oh my god.
The evil queen says, you're right. It's a good idea. You fall asleep and wake up naked in bed with the evil queen.
You whack up naked. Cut. Cut. You can't just be asleep. That's a boring porn to watch. You can't just be asleep. Hatchet McGee. There's no action. It's just weird. The evil queen says, "Was it good for you?" And you grin. You don't even realize it. But you are already dead. The evil queen, looks down to see
You still alive and says, "Oh, you're awake." You say, "Yes, I'm awake." The evil queen says, "Well, now that you are awake, I suppose you can tell me why you killed my friends."
You reply, "I am Hatchet McGee. And I kill people." You then cut her head off with your trusty hatchet.
After killing the evil queen, you say, "Thanks for the memories."
Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so bad.
You walk out of the trailer and into the woods. The next morning you wake up in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, that's better than being stuck in Sunny Springs. You see the old hag and tell her, "I broke the curse and killed the evil queen. Now, where am I?"
The old hag says, "You are in the land of Oz. You are safe now."
Oh, that's amazing. I would love to see a serial killer enter the land of Oz.
You ask, "Safe from what?" The old hag says, "From the evil queen. She has been defeated."
Oh, maybe this is all the clone.
You say, "Really? How did she get defeated?" The old hag says, "She got killed by Hatchet McGee." You say, "Hatchet McGee?"
That's me. And then you notice your clone standing in the fog.
You say, "Hey, I thought you were killed in the war." The clone says, "Yeah, I was. But I made a deal with Dorothy to come back and help her defeat the evil queen."
Oh man, Dorothy was desperate to kill the evil queen. So she used her ruby red slippers to make a deal with a mass murderer clone. Next time on Mass Murders in the Land of Oz.
Dorothy, Glinda, and the Wizard of Oz are all dead. The evil queen is the only one left. And Hatchet McGee is still around. Can you stop him before he kills everyone?
That's great. All right, one last story, and then I gotta get ready for tonight. Let's do, let's name this one.
You are a Hatchet McGee, a mass murderer. You have killed hundreds of people.
Hatchet McGee. All right. All I need is a name and an occupation or a situation. Or both. That was Hatchet McGee and he was a mass murderer. You are Marcus, a guy who's trying to write a prompt from AiPD. That might be a little too meta anime. I want like a distinct character and a distinct occupation or situation. I want like Flimbus Phil, chemist. You are Mark Markson trying to make his mark on life. I like that. That's a good one. Thank you, 7th Stage. Sorry, anime. But we're going to do your story on Monday, so. You are Mark Markson trying to make his mark on life. Perfect.
You're a good guy and you want people to know it. The words came out of nowhere as if they were being fed through my skin into the blood vessels in my brain. I looked at her for some sign that she was playing me or something, but there wasn't any reaction from her other than
Other than what?
unreadable expression. It's time for you to do what needs doing, she said simply. She turned away then and walked toward the door. As soon as she opened it, I felt like someone had hit me across the face with a 2x4 because all the air seemed to be knocked
Keep going, knocked. Oh.
out of me. For a moment I couldn't breathe, and when I did finally get enough oxygen back into my lungs, I just sat there staring at the closed door wondering what the hell had happened.
Alright. So we're a good guy and we want people to know it. We want to make our mark on the world. And I feel like this woman is playing us. And she hit us in the face with a 2x4? You realize... But he missed the mark, and now he's the mark of a true Markson. Yeah. You realize that the woman does not want any Cutco knives. And that she slammed the door in your face. You question all of your life's choices. All your life choices. Up until now. You decide to make today different. Today, you will...
Life differently. You grab your keys and head out the door. The ride home is quiet. You are still reeling from the encounter with Miss Gale. You arrive at your apartment and immediately lock the doors behind you.
You look at the wanted ads. You desperately seek a new job. And notice a listing with the title Make Your Mark on the World. Life-changing opportunity awaits. You call the number immediately.
Hello? Hi, ISO Fiat for this company that helps people find jobs. Is this the right number? Yes, sir, this is the right number. How can we help you?
You say, I am Mark Markson. And I want to make a mark on the world. I want to make a mark on my life.
She laughs. Mark, I'm sorry, but no one here wants to hire anyone who thinks they are going to change their lives. We don't even have any openings at the moment.
Then why did you put the ad in the paper? You bitch! That is the coolest thing. I just had a day at work. You make a mark on the world by selling markers. Yeah. She hangs up on you. And you... Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, anime. You say... If you don't give me a job, I'm going to drive your company and poop on everyone. I'm sure that's going to go well.
She says, you're not the first person to threaten us with bodily harm, but I've never heard of anyone actually following through. Good luck though, Mark.
Wow.
You hung up the phone.
That is the perfect phone operator. She's like, listen, people scream at me all day. You don't even know who I am. You mark out the business ad and shove it in her face, yeah. Well, this is just some woman in a void, essentially. At least she wished us good luck, yeah, but it was a facetious good luck. She's just like, you decide maybe you can make a mark on the world by selling markers. To college students.
To college students. You head to the local convenience store to buy some supplies and see if you can sell them to kids. The next day you set up shop in front of the store.
Within 15 minutes. The owner of the store asks you, what the hell are you doing? Oh.
You say, I'm giving away free markers. Do you want one?
Sell me this pen.
He looks at you suspiciously. He sees the roll of duct tape hanging off your belt. He says, why would he want one of those?
You give your best sales pitch for the store owner to take the marker. You say,
they're great. They make your writing stand out from the rest. He gives you the money and tells you he'll keep an eye out for more customers.
ah.
You walk back to your car and open the trunk.
Little does he know they're the exact same markers I bought from him earlier. What a fool! You realize that lying is a great asset for being an amazing salesman. You lie. You spend the whole day lying to the entire town and sell out all of your marker supply.
As you are packing up your car, you hear a voice behind you. You turn around to see Miss Gill standing there. You say, "How do you know where he was?"
Miss Gale hits you right in the face with her fist. She says, "Stop selling your lies in my town."
You fall to the ground crying. You ask, "Why?" She says, "Because you're a liar and a thief and you deserve to be treated like shit."
Wow.
You say, "But..." She says, "You have no idea how hard it is to live in this town and be seen as a normal person. People look down on you and laugh at you and I'm sick of it."
Wow, Miss Gale has had enough bullshit. She's like, today is the day I'm changing, and I'm not putting up with you in my town anymore. Miss Gale goes to the trunk of her car and pulls out a tire iron. You run away and realize that lying has consequences.
You decide to leave town and go to the nearest city. You arrive in the big city and start looking for work.
Oh boy, big city boy.
You find a job as a laborer at a construction site.
Oh god, what a shitty job. Be a peon, get shot at by hot rivets and have a big steel beam fall on you? No, thank you. Get back problems for the rest of your life and then don't even have the insurance to pay for it. So you just gotta live crippled. No, thank you. You try really hard to impress your foreman, and instead end up making a horrible mistake.
You spill hot asphalt on his foot.
Oh my god, that's horrible!
Your boss yells, "Get him out of here." You are fired on the spot. You walk back to your apartment and cry. You decide to return home to Miss Gale.
Oh my god, Miss Gale is someone like we know personally, and she hates us that much, and we tried to sell her Cutco knives? You apologize profusely to Miss Gale.
She says, "I forgive you because you were just a stupid kid who didn't know what he was doing. But you need to learn to control yourself before you hurt someone else." You say, "I promise I won't do anything like that again."
The next day, you do something like that again.
You get fired from your job. You walk home and cry.
Oh.
You decide to move to another town. You arrive in the next town and start looking for a job. You find a job as a waiter at a restaurant.
Okay. You serve your first table. And on the receipt, you read a note from the father of the family you served. It reads, "Thanks, Mark, for the great service. You really made your mark." Winky face. It all
You
comes
decide
back
to stay in
around.
the new town and continue working at the restaurant.
Yeah, so far this is your best job by a miles.
You become friends with the cook and you help him out whenever he needs it. One day you are helping him when suddenly you smell something burning.
Oh no, come on, please don't burn the restaurant down.
You run into the kitchen and see that the stove is on fire.
Oh no.
You yell, hey, help me. You grab the pot of water that is boiling over the flames and throw it on top of the stove.
You never, let me tell you, if you ever work in a kitchen, never do this because you're just going to create a huge grease fire. You create a huge grease fire. Find a fire extinguisher or get the fuck out of there.
You jump up and down screaming, help. Someone call 911.
Not 911.
No one comes.
No!
You run out of the kitchen and see Miss Gill walking towards you with a rolling pin in her hand.
Oh! Miss Gale single-handedly puts out the fire with her rolling pin. The news covers her and calls her a hero. She goes viral and becomes known as the rolling pin firefighter.
You watch as she gets famous. You wonder if you should follow in her footsteps and become a celebrity. You tell yourself, I can do this.
He can do this.
It's time to take action.
Next time on Missing the Mark. The life story of Mark Markson.
Mark decides to become a rock star. He starts recording music in a studio and he's really good at it.
Okay.
But then one day
Well, he
he
thinks he's
hears
really
a
good.
rumor that the president of the record label wants to kill him.
Whoa, that's a good hook. That's the start of a prompt right there. Okay. I think that's it for today. I really want to keep the streak going, so I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. Tell your step marks to subscribe. Yeah. I will stream tomorrow. Who knows when? Maybe around noon again. And who knows for how long. I just want to keep the streak going. Keep streaming every day for the rest of October. So, see you tomorrow. Submit your prompts for Monday. And maybe tomorrow we'll do one. I don't know. We'll see. Submit your prompts and bye Hoiwe, everybody. Have a good Saturday night. See you tomorrow.